Hare Krishna. My name is Raghunandan Ramdas. I've done my engineering from Sardar Patel College of Engineering, and I'm teaching to the students of engineering right from first year to last year, various branches. It's very fortunate that I've joined ISKCON movement, which is started by Srila Prabhupada in 1966. Actually, it's my fortune that I could get connected. Otherwise, I was in dire states of my life. I was involved into various nonsensical activities such as gambling, then meat eating, and whatnot. But I was also teaching. Because of my maybe some sukruti or because of my ancestors, whatever you can say, I came across one student who happened to be going to ISKCON and chanting rounds, maybe 16 or so. And when I met him, actually we had a lot of debates for last 6 months continuous. He was my student. He suggested me some book to read. He gave me that book also. That is the first book of Prabhupada which came across to me was Science of Self-Realization. Earlier I read so many other books like Swami Yogananda, Jai Krishnamurti, Vimla Thakar, Vivekanand, various spiritual people's books I read. But then I was not attracted to any particular spiritual activities. So we were debating. I was debating with him. What is the need of preaching and all? If somebody wants to come into some spiritual activity, he will come. Why one has to preach? That was my question to him. But he still insisted that you read this book and then you'll come to know. So after a few months, say maybe 4 or 5 months, I started to read that book. But to my utter surprise, when I took that book, I just started from first page and I completed within 2 to 3 days the entire book without non-stop. Though I was teaching, my classes were going on. Somehow I could complete that book within 2-3 days, and I became really a fan of Prabhupada. After that, I was reading other books of Prabhupada also. Like I started reading Bhagavad Gita also. Before that, I never read Bhagavad Gita. So I read Bhagavad Gita completely. Then once he told me, okay, fine, now you read Prabhupada books. Would you like to come to temple? So I said, okay, fine, I would like to come to temple. So he wanted to take me to Gopinath temple. But somehow, what happened that day we came to Mira Road ISKCON temple. And there I met one nice devotee. His name is Damodar Dev Prabhu. And he blessed me. Oh, you're very fortunate. I remember the date also. It's 8 January 2006. And before coming to temple, I took a vow also. Okay, I will not indulge into intoxication, meat eating. So when I entered, then he blessed me. Okay, fine, you come to ISKCON. Now everything will be okay for you. Everything will be nice in your life. I said, thank you very much. Then same day I met Vanmali Prabhu, his guest Vanmali Prabhu, who was that time doing a lot of youth preaching. Of course, I was not a youth that time. I was 40 plus, 41 years old. So I came across Vanmali Prabhu and he said, would you like to chant with me? I said, fine, I can chant with you. Then we together chanted 4 rounds that day itself. Then he told me, you start chanting 4 rounds every day. And for my utter surprise, within 1 month, I reached to 16 rounds. And Vanmali Prabhu told me, you let us start some program in your classes. I said, no problem, we can start. And within 1 month, we started a youth program on every Saturday. Till date, it is going on by the mercy of Radha Giridhari ji, Prabhupada, and all the Vaishnavas. So, that time I was very skeptical. Why preaching is required? That whoever wants to take Krishna consciousness or any other spiritual activity will take it. Why not? But as I gathered knowledge from various devotees, reading Prabhupada books, as well as chanting 16 rounds every day, I started astonished by seeing the effects of preaching. Preaching is the main thing. Like Prabhupada says, preaching is the essence. If somebody doesn't preach, his devotional service will be affected. When he's preaching, is all right. If he doesn't preach, he will be, attracted by illusory energy very easily. But when he's preaching, automatically he will also develop love for Krishna. That is my observation. So I started preaching somehow by the help of Vandmali Prabhu, Kamal Lochan Prabhu and all other devotees. I started taking some youth programs and all. And because of that, I found my attraction to Krishna is increasing slowly. That was a very wonderful observation I could take of myself. Earlier I was addict to television, movies, but of late, like right now from 2006, I didn't watch a single movie. Earlier I used to watch movies, cricket matches, various things, reading other books, stories, fictions, novels, whatnot. Of course, I used to read some spiritual books also, but like it is just for enjoyment. But now when I read Prabhupada books, every day I read Prabhupada books. I read Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam every day and some other books. So I get a lot of, my attraction towards Krishna is increasing. Towards other devotees it is increasing. And with that, impetus, now I'm preaching to other youths also. And because of Prabhupada's mercy and other devotees' encouragement, we are doing a lot of good activities, like because of our preaching and book distribution, many youths are getting attracted, and they are also from good educational background. So my becoming devotee is really astonishing, and it's a really, all credit goes to Srila Prabhupada books, and the devotees love what they are giving to each and every individual. And because of this, my life is really becoming very peaceful, blissful. At the same time, I'm enjoying all the moments of ISKCON activities, like coming to temple, dancing with devotees, coming to Mangala Aarti, then distributing books, distributing prasadam. So these are all wonderful activities Prabhupada has involved into ISKCON. Really, hats off to Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada is a genius person. Like, he has given very complicated things, but in a very, very simple and which can be followed by each individual. He may be at any stage. Maybe he's a conditioned stage, or he may be a liberated stage. At every stage, he can take advantage of all these activities which are there in ISKCON. So I request all the youths that they should look forward towards this kind of opportunities. Wherever they meet ISKCON devotees, they should come across and ask them their doubts. What I found out wonderful is, I'm a teacher, but my memory has increased over last few years. Earlier, my memory was okay, but now I found out it is much more increased. I remember so many things very easily. About teaching also, about shlokas also. Not only that, because of ISKCON teachings, I can impart those teachings into other youths who are little bit interested. And what I found out is their studies are also improving. And they are also becoming little serious. So this ISKCON is the moment which should touch to each and everybody's heart. People say ISKCON is like a diamond shop, but I feel this way, that this diamond should go to each and every person. Nobody should be deprived of diamonds. The diamond should, it may be costly commodity, but we should make each and every individual that he should able to get those diamonds. He should improve his ability to take diamonds. Not that he should go to some other places where he will not be getting diamonds, but he may be getting some, pieces of glasses. So what we are now doing is, we are spreading our activities to various places. Like, we are going to Kandivali, we are going to Dahisar, we are going to Mira Road, various places, and trying to develop our youth programs. And with this youth program, what I found out is many people are ready to take it. Not that they are not interested in. The only thing is, we have to be patient, We have to see their what is their position, and accordingly we should preach them. And slowly and steadily they will see the advantage of taking up Krishna consciousness. First of all, it is very sure that whoever takes Krishna consciousness, he will become a gentleman. He will give up the bad habits, which is nothing but frustrating things, which I come across in my earlier life. But because of devotees, Srila Prabhupada, Krishna, I could overcome all these bad habits. So there are many youth who are in the trap of bad habits. If these bad habits are given by them, they can become a gentleman, and after gentleman they can become good devotees, and they will also help in preaching Srila Prabhupada mission. And this is the essence of today's life, that everybody is in search of happiness and they are not getting it. Why they are not getting it? Because they don't know how to get the happiness. But by Srila Prabhupada books, by coming into ISKCON, anybody can get the happiness which they are not getting outside. Even if they get some happiness, it is temporary. They are going into various relationships where they are getting ditch from other partner, and because of that, or other friends, and because of that they are frustrated. Then they leave their activities which they are supposed to do. Like a student has to do studies, like a businessman has to do business, or who is doing a job, he should go do the job properly. But people are not doing this and indulge into wrong activities, and their total life is spoiled. Their relationship at house, their home, with their parents, with their friends, all spoiled. And because of that, sometimes they also do suicide. The youths are the very important factor of our society. In India, there are more than 50 million youths which are waiting for our contact. If we contact them, each one of us, at least if we can manage to contact some people who are youth, they can be brought into Krishna consciousness, and their life will become so much happy, and when they will become happy, they will also preach others. This chain reaction will continue, and we can see that many people will develop their ability to buy diamonds. Hare Krishna.